Maurice here with another video. I thought I would just share with you a quick video on how to view a property. If you're going out looking to buy a house for investment or even just buy your own house, we don't really get that much time to have a look around. We've always got an estate agent trying to kind of get us in and out as quickly as possible. So this is just a quick video showing you how I look around a house, what questions I ask, etc. At the end of the video, I'll just give you some other pointers as well. So hopefully you'll enjoy the video. And so here we go. It looks well maintained. There's a nice little yard at the front here. So my first opinion is it's well looked after. Let's have a look at the roof. The roof's a bit old. So that's one thing that might be a factor in the future. So, you know, if you're looking to own something for a long time, you're going to have to re-roof. To re-roof this house, because it's a through terrace, you're probably looking at about £2,000 to do that. But the good thing is, really externally, there's no cladding or rendering on the outside to worry about. It's brick. It's been double glazed. So that's a good start, really. Be nice to have a new roof, but can't have everything. So I'm going to go in, have a quick look around, and hopefully I'm not going to find any scary things. Now the decor's a bit frightening in this house actually, but that's not a bad thing. That might scare a lot of people away. Okay. Actually, it looks like there's a rendering on the brickwork.
Yeah, it's had a coating put on it, then it's been repointed afterwards.
Right.
So
it's had a bit of work done on the outside. Good. Okay.
Yeah, I mean it is easy to put a new boiler in it, but then it's a little bit dated in other places.
So what's the story?
He lived here before moving, when he retired from the fire service.
Oh, okay.
He's moved to Darrington down the road. It's a lovely old character property.
Right.
That's what I look outside for.
Yeah. I was the garden was interesting because it looked quite nice actually.
It is.
Hey, look at that. That's lovely, isn't it? Yeah.
I mean, it just shuts the gate.
Oh wow, this is lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, and we're right close to town as well.
We are literally. It's
just there, isn't it?
I've only driven down because I've got another appointment after I've left you.
All right. Well, I won't be. Oh, and what's this then? Is this like a little shed?
It's a little summer house. They just use it as a shed. So
hey, look at that. Oh, isn't that nice? Okay. Oh, and the bin store. Okay.
Keep the ugly things outside.
Yeah. Okay.
It's an unusual attribute. Generally, you get these tenancies close to town, and there's no outside space to them.
No, absolutely.
Permit parking only on the street.
Is it?
So this property comes with 2 allocated permits.
Okay.
And they're vehicle specific, so you provide your registration number to the local authority and they provide it with that registration number.
Okay. And does that last a certain amount of time?
No, well, as long as you're paying the council tax and you're resident here.
Right.
So that's why, I mean, I don't know how we're going to look inside today, because he's in the middle of doing various bits of redecoration. He said
it looks quite interesting when I looked at the decor.
Yeah, it's colourful. So he's doing bits and pieces. Filling his, looks like he might have been down here today, but looks like you can smell paint.
I can smell paint. I can smell paint. Okay.
And he said he's got some other carpets on order, bits and pieces. So
basement. Okay. Well, let's hope I don't bang on some paint. Okay. So is that right if I look round from top to bottom?
Yeah, after you go.
Okay. All right.
Ah, yeah, he's taken these carpets up since we were here last.
Yeah, he loves his coloured paints, which is okay.
Yeah, so this is going to be all recarpeted, and he did say when he was doing it, he was going to do it in a neutral colour.
Yes, because it was.
So, yes, it's definitely
red.
in the process of decorating.
Okay.
Because this is losing some of its red.
Yes, this was the bright red room, wasn't it?
It was, which is no longer the bright red room.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
all right. Okay.
yeah. It's a good size up here. This obviously upstairs benefits from going over that alleyway. So it's bigger upstairs than it is downstairs.
Okay. All right. Is it okay if I have just a look round and have a look for stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. So, a nice big bath. So, look in here. Make sure you look in all the nooks and crannies. Okay, so storage, unusual tiles. That's Artex. Is that's not Artex, is it?
It is.
It is Artex. I'm normally not a fan of Artex. Okay. Let's have a look. Lots of fitted cupboards, which isn't a bad thing.
No.
We've got a new boiler.
Yeah,
which
he's
is
only
good.
very, very recently put that Worcester Bosch boiler in.
Yeah.
So
It's got a
one of those
Magna
Magna
Cleans, which is good. It looks like it's been fitted well. Okay. There are lots of storage. I like storage. I like storage. I think about layout. So with the storage, with the storage.
You don't need wardrobes or anything in here.
No, you'll get a double bed. You'll get a 3/4, and you still got all that storage. So, yeah, that's good. Okay. Can you just remind me of the price again? Is it 90?
The position we're in with it, as we stand, it's still at the price we're advertising at, which was just double check exactly what that was. Because what he did say was, as he continues to improve it, if he hasn't got a buyer, then he might review that. As we stand, it's still exactly where it was.
Right.
So we're currently at offers over 93.
Offers over 93.
Yeah.
Okay. Has it been on for long?
It hasn't, no. We're only sort of 5-6 weeks at the most.
Okay. That's a kitchen. The only difficulty with this kitchen is the chimney breast takes up a lot of room, and there's actually not a lot of units in. Can I look in the basement?
Yeah, go on down there. It's clean, it's dry, it's not a nasty space. It's like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's dry. And fuse board will need updating, I think, if you're doing
I'd
work.
be very surprised if it did. That's been done in fairly recent years, 97, so it's only 20 years old. So
Yeah, if I'm doing a refurb, it will. Okay. Gas looks all new. It's nice. So new boiler. Just need to look at this front room.
yeah,
Alarm. Thing is this going to be big enough? Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't think it's for me, but it's a lovely house. So for an owner occupier, it'd be brilliant. Garden's lovely. Yeah. It's just a bit too small
right.
for my purposes, really. Okay. Oh, there's a damp-proof course there as well. Yeah. What a shame. Had been a good house. As you can see, you've got an estate agent with you, so they do kind of tend to want to rush you around and just get things done quickly, which isn't the best if you're trying to make a buying decision. But I mean, this house really isn't for me because of the size. It's a bit too small. If it would have been slightly bigger and I could have created a third bedroom, then that would have been fine, but it was just a bit too small. But in terms of viewing, you've just got to look in all the nooks and crannies, look at the boiler, look for electrical points. The good thing about that house is it was empty, so you could actually look in. There wasn't furniture in the way of everything, so you could have a good look round. I hate Artex. If you've got Artex, that's a bugger to really deal with. So I tend to steer clear of houses with Artex. Garden, from my perspective as a landlord, a garden can be a bit of a pain in the backside, even though actually if that house would have been big enough, it wouldn't actually, the garden would have been a nice selling point for tenants, but it would have needed a bit of maintenance, that one. But from a viewing point of view, it would have been a decorative refurb. The bathroom had a really big bath in it, which really wouldn't have been useful, so I would have probably had to pull that out from a landlord perspective. But you know, double glazed, electrics weren't bad, new boiler, the storage was good. Storage would have been a good thing from my perspective, because it frees up space in a property. But just make sure when you're viewing a house, you look into all the nooks and crannies. Look for the electrics, look at the gas, look at the windows, look at the roof, and start from the top down. And Artex is just horrible, so probably don't go for anything with Artex. But anyway, look, that was hopefully a good insight into how to, if you've got to view a house really quick, what to kind of look for. I'm going to do more of these. If I go into different houses, maybe you might see some more. But this one, no go for me, I'm afraid. A follow-up to the video. I just thought I would just add that if you are investing in property, it's always a good idea to do lots of viewings in an area, whether you think the property is right for you or not. It does give you, I guess, a feel for what is a good price and what is not a good price. That agent there said, oh, there aren't any 2 beds that are that size. Well, you know what, that was actually rubbish, because there are lots of 2 beds in the area that are actually a lot bigger than that. So probably don't always believe what the agent tells you. Ask lots of questions, find out what the story is behind the vendor, why are they selling. That's always a good question to ask. If it's empty, why is it empty? What's the story behind that? Have they moved on? Are they, you know, sometimes that's a good reason for somebody to take an offer if the property's empty, because they might be a little bit desperate to get rid. Always a good idea if you're investing in property, if you are viewing, have your mortgage in place. So have an agreement in principle. Go and see a mortgage advisor. It's no point going shopping if you haven't got money in your pocket. So always a good idea to have your agreement in principle. So finally to say thank you for watching. If you want to join me on Facebook, please find me. My name is Julian Maurice, M-A-U-R-I-C-E. And like the video, that would be great. And keep an eye out for more. I also do webinars, which you'll find out about if you join me on Facebook. So hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, and I'll speak to you soon. Thank you.